Ever wished you had a super smart friend like Einstein to help you make tough choices and decisions? You will need AI to protect you against the darker side of AI. AI is a powerful tool, a powerful mechanism, but it's not a freaking magic wand. The ML and AI recommendation system is like a friend who always knows hyper-personalization is the future of customer experiences. The need for the use of AI for cleaning up data is only going to get stronger and accelerate as we go forward. Let me say that again. AI is a new decision-making buddy. By 2030, there will be more synthetic data than real data in AI models. The future of AI isn't set in stone. It's being written right now by people just like you. What if I told you that in 2025, your career, your business, your entire world could be shaped by a few key AI trends we're starting to see today? In 2024, Elon Musk warned us AI will overtake humans to the point that biological intelligence will be just 1%. And Sam Altman, he predicted AI superintelligence could be only a few thousand days away. The clock is ticking. But what does that mean for you, for your future? In today's video, I'll be sharing 7 AI trends that are set to redefine industries, reshape careers, and revolutionize businesses in 2025. Ready to future-proof your career? Let's dive in. Abraham Lincoln once said, the best way to predict the future is to create it. He might as well have been talking about AI. Those words could not have been more true. While you can't really predict the future, let alone AI's future, what you can do is roll up your sleeves and create and shape the future that you want. Because the reality is, the future isn't something that just happens to you, but rather something that you have the power to shape and mold to a certain extent. Look at Sam Altman and OpenAI. That's what OpenAI has been doing all along. In October 2024, OpenAI became the talk of the town yet again for raising $6.6 billion at a mind-boggling $157 billion valuation. Sounds impressive, right? But here's the kicker. Most AI startups today and their valuations are highly inflated, and most businesses are jumping between the two far ends of the AI spectrum. On one hand, they're claiming to build the best AI ever that will magically solve all the world's problems for you. On the other hand, they're scared, so they're trying to over-regulate it. But neither showcases the real future, and neither is the reality of a hopeful future. So without sounding like an astrologer, let's dive into the 7 key AI trends in 2025 that's going to shape and change your career and your future. Number 1, personalization goes mainstream with ML and AI. Ads used to be the king of personalization. Not anymore. The crown is up for grabs. People don't want ads. What they want are tailored experiences without them feeling that they're being sold to every 2 minutes. What they want is personalization that can give them the experiences and the outcomes they wish for. AI can deliver this personal touch at scale, with the caveat as long as it's working on good quality data. A great example is Netflix. Their ML and AI recommendation system is like a friend who always knows what movie you're in the mood for. The result? You stayed glued to your screen. Okay, it may not be the most healthy thing physically or health-wise, but it gives you that tailored experience that you so crave for. By Q3 2024, Netflix already had around 282 million paid subscribers around the world. So how does this AI-based personalization really work? Netflix boasts about the use of machine learning to aggregate, correlate, and curate all user pages and history, identifying patterns to provide recommendations. These patterns include things like thumbs up or thumbs down, whether you binge watched it or not, how many hours you watched it, which location you're watching from, etc. The key to that personalization, however, is this one thing: good quality data. But to leverage AI in your business or your career, you need high quality data. As data quality and control improves, you will see more and more of this AI-powered personalization in other key areas of your career, business, and life. We already saw AI tools boom in 2024 when it comes to hyper-personalization, and this trend is only going to get stronger and mainstream in 2025 and beyond. Hyper-personalization is the future of customer experiences. On the flip side, it's somewhat easier to do this when you control the entire customer data within your own ecosystem, just like in case of Netflix. So the question you need to ask is how much personalization and data and control is too much. I'll talk about it more later in this video. Number two, data gets a glow up. You've heard the saying, garbage in, garbage out. It is kind of like AI's golden rule. Any machine learning or AI's processing and outcome is highly dependent on the quality of data it works on. The problem is most data out there needs some serious cleaning up. Erroneous, inaccurate, incomplete, and or biased data are all examples of bad quality data and will only lead to unreliable, inaccurate, and biased outcomes. So on one hand, I'm seeing businesses try to use AI to tidy up their data, and I say try because it's not a trivial task. On the other hand, your AI needs clean data to work effectively. It's a chicken and egg situation. So what is the solution? Well, start with a small batch of squeaky clean data, then let AI do the heavy lifting on the rest. Let it learn from that small batch of clean data and what clean looks like. It's like teaching a robot to clean by showing it one spotless room first. If you don't take that into consideration, a lot can go wrong in the long run. And I mean a lot. That's what happened to Unity Technologies in 2022. Unity Technologies is a 3D cloud content platform. They experienced a significant data quality incident in 2022 where they had major inaccuracies in their training data sets for their predictive machine learning algorithms that led to a subsequent dip in performance. It was so bad, as a result, Unity's revenue sharing model took a direct hit, leading to $110 million in losses. So if you're going to put garbage in, you are going to get garbage out. The need for the use of AI for cleaning up data is only going to get stronger and accelerate as we go forward. Number three, every problem is an AI problem before it's not. AI is not new, but we're using it like never before, both in some silly ways, but also some really great ways. Just look at the example of customer support AI agent and how AI is becoming more and more human-like in its interactions. If it hears frustration in your voice, it learns it can change its tone to sound more empathetic towards you. But most professionals make this one mistake. They want AI to become the rainmaker. Don't expect miracles overnight. Yes, AI agents are going to be even bigger in 2025. But are we going to achieve artificial general intelligence or AGI or superintelligence within the next 12 months? Likely not, despite Elon, Ilya, Sam, and others predicting so. While the growth in AI is exponential and it's happening at a much accelerated speed than human evolution over the last decades and maybe even centuries, there is a mile-long gap between the reality and the ROI expectation. On one hand, there is massive exaggeration about the business valuations of AI companies, like I said earlier. On the other hand, not every problem is an AI problem. Sometimes good old automation or analytics will do the trick. AI is a powerful tool, a powerful mechanism, but it's not a freaking magic wand. There are areas where AI is definitely going to take over human jobs, for example, automated credit checks and approvals, but there will still be very important areas where we will need the human touch and experience. Example, final decision on a medical diagnosis and treatment based on some pre-AI screening done prior. So if you want to leverage AI where it truly matters and not just burn money for the sake of it, define your AI strategy, where you want to go with it and what problems are you truly solving. Where do you want to go with AI? What outcomes do you want to achieve? If you don't know where to start or where to go, I'll drop the link below to my free AI strategy template that you can use. Grab that and build your AI strategy before you start throwing AI at every problem you come across. Number four, AI is your new decision-making buddy. Ever wished you had a super smart friend like Einstein to help you make tough choices and decisions? AI is stepping up to the plate. It's like having a brainy sidekick, your own personalized Einstein, as your best friend or your advisor, and in some cases, even a decision maker. But no, I'm not just talking about some chatbot like ChatGPT or Claude. I'm talking about AI influencing and sometimes even making decisions on your behalf. Take Goldman Sachs, for instance. The traders are teaming up with AI in making investment decisions, analyzing market data, and predicting trends in the investment space. Or how about your next fashion haul? Companies like Stitch Fix and Zalando are using AI to bring you your personal stylist, combining algorithmic recommendations with human expertise. Even banks are getting in on the action. When you apply for a loan, AI might be the one giving you the thumbs up or thumbs down. It's like a super fast, super smart loan officer who never needs a coffee break. But on the flip side, this super smart advisor can sometimes get drunk and have hallucinations making bad decisions, thereby rejecting your loan because it made an erroneous decision. And even though AI can influence your decision making, it's not here to replace your gut feeling. It's more like an advisor. You need to always err on the side of caution and verification, especially when these decisions can have irrecoverable consequences. Want to dive deeper into how AI is changing the decision making game? Check out my video on how AI is influencing you and your decision making that you didn't even know about and what questions you should be asking today. Number 5, explainable AI, lifting the curtain on the wizard. As regulatory pressure increases across Europe and eventually to a certain extent also across the globe, people are starting to ask, you are starting to ask, what's going on behind that curtain with AI? Enter explainable AI or XAI. It's all about making AI's decision making process clear and transparent. But this isn't just about following the rules, it's really about building trust. As AI starts influencing your decisions and making bigger and bigger decisions, for example, whether underlying AI approves your loan or not, people want to know, and you want to know why. It's like trusting or not trusting a friend's advice. You're more likely to listen if they explained their reasoning and that reasoning was understandable. According to a research publication, here's an example of how to think about XAI and what it means. So, explainable AI or XAI has the ability to develop decision making models to help consumers easily understand the decisions. XAI can be used to improve trustworthiness and transparency among, for example, the banking service providers and the borrowers in the credit industry, just as an example. And here are 3 real world examples of XAI in action. Number 1, Waymo's self driving cars use XAI to explain their decisions. It's like having a chatty driver telling you why they took that very sharp turn. And if that happened, you really want to know. Number 2, JP Morgan's coin system uses XAI to break down complex financial agreements. It's like having a financial whiz explain a contract in plain English. And number 3, Darktrace uses XAI in cybersecurity, explaining why certain activities look fishy. It's like having a digital detective walk you through their case. But here's a big problem. Most companies do not exactly jump for joy at the thought of more transparency. They usually create a black box or bolt trust on top, like a label on the box, after getting a slap on the wrist from regulators or dealing with a data breach. So, going forward, we will see people and companies that are really smart will use XAI as an opportunity to build trust and not just as a chore or something that you do because you got a slap from the regulators or you want to bolt on compliance. It's like turning on the lights in a dark room. Suddenly, everything looks clearer and less scary. It is your perfect opportunity for building trust and innovation together. Number 6, AI generated synthetic data, or as I like to call it, the art of artificial authenticity. AI isn't just about analyzing data, it's getting creative, whipping up data that looks and feels real but isn't. Welcome to the world of AI generated synthetic data. According to MD Clone, synthetic data is non reversible, artificially created data that replicates the statistical characteristics and correlations of real world raw data. In simpler terms, think of synthetic data like a really good fake plant. It looks real, feels real, but you don't need to water it. By the way, that reminds me of a very embarrassing side story. I accidentally watered a fake plant once, and my husband still makes fun of me for that. True story. But back to AI. In the AI world, this fake but not so fake data is becoming a big deal, especially when real data lacks quality or is scarce or is too sensitive to use or there isn't just enough relevant data. And here it gets more interesting. In their study, Gartner predicted that by 2030, there will be more synthetic data than real data in AI models. Yep, mind blown. In the financial world, companies like Mostly AI are generating synthetic data by models trained on real world data samples. Banks and insurance companies are using it to train their AI without risking real customer data. But it's actually great for data security and privacy. So, for example, in healthcare, companies like MD Clone is playing doctor with data. They're creating synthetic patient information that lets their researcher do their thing without compromising real patients' privacy. It's like having a guinea pig patient that never gets tired of being poked and prodded and never complains and cannot lose his privacy. As we move forward, AI won't just be managing data, it will be creating it, and tons of it. But one has to be really careful with it. While the GPT models are improving, companies like OpenAI has faced a lot of backlashes as their models started creating or generating wrong information. Synthetic data has its challenges and can be very dangerous. It can be biased, inaccurate, incorrect, or even discriminatory. More data, more problems. But synthetic data will not only save lives, especially because of their tremendous use in research and development, it will also be a source of a lot of problems that comes with fake data. Either way, AI generated synthetic data is here to stay and is only going to get bigger as we go forward. Number 7, cybersecurity and responsible AI. Last but not least, let's talk about keeping all this AI stuff safe, ethical, and responsible. AI in cybersecurity and responsible AI, a superhero duo fighting the good fight in this digital world. You've likely already heard about AI beefing up your cyber defenses. For example, the use of AI in SOC or Security Operations Center. As the bad guys get smarter, our AI defenders need to level up too. But it's still an endless game of digital cat and mouse chase, and AI is helping us to narrow that gap. On the other hand, cybercriminals are not only using AI against you, but they're also attacking AI to use it against you. Let me give you a real example. In September 2024, two Harvard students used LLM or large language model with smart glasses to scan people passing by and extract their data such as their name, occupation, home address, and other personal information entirely automatically and in real time. Say what? Now raise your hands if you're ready to be randomly scanned on the street just to have your entire identity and background information revealed to a bunch of strangers walking by. Of course you don't. I don't. And those were just researchers showing you what could be done. But I get it. You've already put most of your data out there somewhere on the internet. The real issue is that AI is making it scarily easy to collect, curate, and connect all this in a matter of seconds. This is not just a plausible scenario, but a reality. And this is just one example of AI or LLM being used against you. So going forward, you will need more of AI to protect you against the darker side of AI. Let me say that again. You will need AI to protect you against the darker side of AI. On the flip side, AI has its unique challenges. That's where responsible AI comes into picture. It's all about using AI for good and not evil. Here are 3 big things to keep in mind when it comes to responsible AI. Number 1, transparency. AI should be more like a white box, or at least close to it. You should be able to see what's going on inside. Sadly, most AI models today are just black boxes. Number 2, ethical implications. Just because AI can do something doesn't mean you should do it. We need to think about the bigger picture and its ethical ramifications. Just because you can use AI for facial recognition doesn't mean you should do it without a valid or a legal need for it. And number 3, biases and discrimination. AI needs to play fair. No favorites, no prejudices, just straight up unbiased decision making or as close to it as possible. Last thing you want is AI discrediting you or rejecting your loan because you come from minority demographics, just an example. Okay, to sum it up, let's talk about your ticket to ride the AI revolution. From personalization assistant to decision making sidekicks, from AI black boxes to responsible AI, from synthetic data chefs to cybersecurity cat and mouse chase, AI is reshaping your world in ways you'll only begin to understand. This isn't some far off sci fi future, it's happening right now all around you. Every time you stream a movie, apply for a loan, even just scroll through your phone, you're riding the AI wave. So, what's your move? Remember what I said earlier? The future of AI isn't set in stone. It's being written right now by people just like you. Every choice you make, every AI tool that you choose to use, or every AI that you're building or creating is adding a line to that story. These 7 AI trends are just a tiny glimpse into the future of AI, should you choose to leverage it. That future of AI is calling you. And it sounds a lot like opportunity knocking on your door. Remember what I said earlier? You cannot predict future, but you can create it. And the question is, are you ready to answer the knock on the door? Okay, if you made it this far, please, I would love if you subscribe to my channel Monica Talks Cyber and share the channel or the video with a friend who could use it. That's all for today. I'll see you in my next video. Until then, this is Monica signing off.